Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you're well. Welcome back again to another live show on the channel. It is the preview for the game tomorrow against, of course, Qarabag in the first leg of the of the playoffs in the Champions League. We are over in Azerbaijan for the first leg. It is just me tonight, actually, because Mason is out watching a game of football tonight. So, yeah, well, let's see if we can get a good result in the first leg of this game. We'll need to get a very good one to take it all the way back to St James's Park for the second leg, so we can get a really good result tomorrow. That just gives it a bit more positive that we can take it back to St James's Park and get the job done. So there you go. Well, and if you enjoyed the show tonight, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us, and smash that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help me the channel grow as well. And please hit the bell and lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's only 99p. Hit that join button to become a member, and you will be included in the prize draws we do as well. Let's dive into comments. And I've come in. Good evening, Trev. Hope you're well. Julie, good evening. Hope you are well as well. Bring on the carrier bag. Lee, good evening. Hope you're well. Qarabag in Azerbaijan. Qarabag managed to get into the playoffs, so it will be a tough game. It will be a challenging game. Yeah, I've actually seen these videos that he's done and some of the pics he's pulled up. And what I've noticed about Baku so far is how cheap it is as well. He set out apparently it only cost him was it about a couple of quid for a taxi and about maybe just over £1 for a pint over there as well. Like, I mean, that sounds like it's just so cheap in there in Azerbaijan. It sounds like it's an absolute bargain. Sounds like a perfect place to go for a vacation sometime. Yeah, but I've seen it, and yeah, it does look really nice as well. I'm watching all of them listen to this great channel. Nice one, Trev. Good evening, Lawrence. Hope you well. Gates are winning 1-0 and PSG 1-0 down. Wow, interesting. £60 for a 5-star room. God, that is an absolute bargain, isn't it? But how much the flights will be, that's probably going to be the most expensive one by the sound of it. So there you go. But anyways, back onto the game for tomorrow. I'm feeling hopeful we can get the job done in the first leg. So yeah, I think we can get it done. We've got to play our strongest lineup. I know Eddie's been doing his press conference today as well, that he's willing to go very strong in the first leg. And I think that's really sensible as well, because we want to get a good result in the first leg. Say, at least, I would say by a couple of goals, we should we should look to win this game to take it back to St James's Park, just to make it a little bit harder for Qarabag to see if they can try and turn it around. So, yeah. But Eddie has been speaking to the press this evening. Of course, the lads flew out today and did arrive there as well. So, vacation. You're American now, Peter. Yeah, well. But, yeah, I'm up to Qarabag. Sounds like a great place. Can't underestimate them, given how they've done against Benfica and Chelsea. Absolutely. But we expect us to get through 2 legs. Seeing that Opta gave us the best chance of winning this week. Yeah. Totally agree. So, yeah. Well, bit of good news. It looks like Joe Linton is back for tomorrow. He has travelled out there. So that is really, really good sign to see Big Joe now back in the side after recovering from injury. So that's fantastic news that we've got our big Brazilian back in for the game tomorrow. But we know, of course, Bruno, who is out currently in Brazil at the moment to take some time off while he recovers from his hamstring injury. We know the likes of Tino still a little bit of a while away at the moment as well. Miley hopefully not be too far as well. So, but again, won't make the game for tomorrow. However, some injury news that has come out today, and it looks like Emil Kraft is now going to be finished for out the season, and wonder as well if that is the last time we have seen him play for this football club. We know his contract does run out in the summer, but it looks like he's been having massive problems with his knee, and it's had to require surgery. And unfortunately, it's it's now made him rule out for the remainder of the season. So now he's had to be pulled out of the Champions League squad. And unfortunately, John Ruddy's now had to go in that spot now. So, yeah. Mason's watching a game of football tonight, so it is just me tonight. So, but yeah, Emil Kraft, what do you think, guys? Is that the last time we have seen him for this season, play for this club? So, yeah. Poor Kraft, he's a decent player. Love what Eddie's done with Kraft, but time to say goodbye in the summer. We'll be looking to get a new right back and have Shahar as backup. Yeah, that's a good point, because we know Trippier's out of contract as well. We need to start looking to move Trippier on as well. So, but yeah, real blow. What's happened to Emil Kraft? It looks like he's been having some massive discomfort with his current knee, and it looks like he's been advised to go and get surgery, and it's now unfortunately made him be ruled out throughout the remainder of the season. So, yeah. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're keeping well. But yeah, let's go with a strong lineup tomorrow. So I'm hoping the likes of Langa's going to come into the side. I think he needs to come into the side for tomorrow. Get Jacob Murphy out. I'm really just not enjoying Jacob Murphy's performances as of late. They've been so all over the place. Elanga looks like he's really starting to step up his game now for me. So I'll be happy to have Elanga in the start tomorrow. Of course, the game does kick off at 5:45 tomorrow. So 5:45 kick off. The game will kick off tomorrow because also Azerbaijan are 4 hours ahead. So that's why the game is kicking off at that time, which means it's going to be around about 9:45 a kickoff down in Azerbaijan in their time. So that's why it's an early kickoff. Yeah, tomorrow not going to be like at 8 o'clock. So because of the time zones with Azerbaijan being 4 hours ahead. So yeah, nice. So a bit of it's an early one tomorrow. And who else could come into the lineup tomorrow? I think Botman could come back in for this one. We know he didn't play against Villa, but that was just down to that we decided to rest him. We know Botman's been really riddled with injuries. Maybe just didn't want to take the massive risk, and we decided, well, we'll keep him out for the Villa game, and we'll have him back for tomorrow. So I think that will be a good option to get Botman back in the team, obviously, as well. Midfield's going to be an interesting one. If Joe Linton is fit, does he come straight back in, or do you have him come off the bench on this game as well? It's very interesting. I think Tonali's going to still play, obviously. Hopefully that fantastic performance will just give him that boost for the game tomorrow as well. So I expect Tonali to keep his place. I think Ramsey's getting better at this club now. I think I've really been massively impressed with Ramsey as of late as well. Willock's going to be another interesting one if he's going to come into the to the side tomorrow as well. Of course, he had a fantastic performance in France against PSG as well. So, so I'd be interested to see if Willock does come into the team as well. As I said, in terms of attacking wise, I like to see Elanga. Will Gordon maybe come in for this one? It's a possibility he could. I mean, Gordon's done pretty well in the Champions League so far, to be fair, and he has been getting goals in the Champions League as well. So will that be another player that could look to come back into the starting lineup tomorrow as well? It's going to be very interesting one. But yeah, let's definitely go with a really strong side to get the first leg done. We know we've got Man City on Saturday. That's going to be a massive game for us as well. But this is the Champions League we want to still go in. We want to have a good run in this competition now. We really do. And it all pretty much relies on the first leg as well. Here, Botman had a back injury. Hopefully not a bad one. Let's hopefully not. Maybe just a precaution, just to say rest him. Don't take the chance with him. And we'll have him back here for the game tomorrow night. So, yeah. Trippier's probably going to still keep his place. But I think Trippier hasn't done too bad in the last 2 games. Maybe was it not because he wasn't playing well previously because he had up to link with. I mean, you can clearly see that him and Murphy just cannot link up well together anymore, I'm afraid. So if one's going to have a bad game, you can tell it's going to really affect who's behind him as well. So if Murphy's having an absolute bad game. But when you see Trippier linked up with Elanga, it's a lot more better because Elanga also can come back and do that bit of defending as well, whereas Murphy, it just kind of seem to do that at the moment right now. And the fact is Murphy's crossings all over the place, his passings all over the place. Yeah, that's why I don't think I would not be having him in that start lineup tomorrow. Unfortunately, of course, also looks like Wissa probably will still miss tomorrow. They said a couple of games, so would he possibly be back for Manchester City on Saturday? We'll wait and see. But let's see, could the likes of Big Nick keep his place for tomorrow? Or, as much as we hate to say it, could it be Gordon through the middle, maybe? And possibly Bonds on the left and Elanga on the right? Well, we'll just wait and see, I suppose. Just got to hope their winger hasn't got a fast Zimmer for him. The trips. I don't know much a lot about the players there for Qarabag. Again, I've not really been watching. I haven't really been seeing them much as lately. But well, in the current Azerbaijan Premier League table, they're currently sitting in second place as well. So they're in second place in terms of in the Azerbaijan Premier League. They've won 40 games, drawn 3, and lost 3 games. So, good evening, Pete. Hope you're keeping well. But in terms of the Champions League table, of course, Qarabag did finish 22nd. Obviously, they did win 3 games. They drew 1, but did lose 4. In this competition as well. So they haven't done too bad in this tournament as well. So Bruno did his hammy for the first time in his career. Gordon did 2 in 1 match versus City. But we know Gordon's out with a ham. We know why Gordon's out for a while, because it's a hamstring tear, unfortunately. So you're going to be facing some time on the sidelines, which was a massive, massive blow. But now, like what happened against Villa, let's see if our other players can start stepping up to the plate now in Bruno's absence, like we did on Saturday. Just keep that going. You want to start proving a point? There you are. But massive boost for Joe Linton to be back tomorrow. Do you think he's going to start the game, or do you think he's going to come off the bench for this one? It's an interest. I think he might come off the bench for this game. Yeah. And then see if we've got any tired legs and we need to make a change within that position, then you can have Joe Linton bring him on at that in some point within the game. But yeah, finally we've got an extra bit of backup now. We've got that extra bit back now in midfield. Yeah, bench for this one. Thanks, Julie, as well. Smart decision, is it? We know he's been out for a few games. Of course, we know he's had issues with that groin before. We know he has. So yeah. Think it's a good idea. Then bring them on when you really need to. If there's a bit of tiredness starts to happen as well, but it's through the middle. That's going to be interesting because I said there's going to be no Wissa, of course, but does Voltamana keep his place? Who had a really, really cracking game against Villa, or could we go with going through the middle possibly as well? Yeah, reports said Bruno returned. It would be in time for the Champions League. Yeah. I've seen that, but there was a lot of people laughing about. But they said they are looking at around 6 to 8 weeks, apparently, as well. Yeah, Ramsey, Tonali, and Willock been doing well the last couple of games. They certainly have. We know Tonali particularly did fantastically. Hopefully now he starts to stop performing that on a regular basis now, because we know he has, as of late, been frustrating to watch, but that on Saturday would have done the world of him good. So he's like, right, because Bruno's injured, this is where I have to start upping my game now. Good evening, Martin. Back down in Deal after 7-hour drive, missing the north already. How are the lads? Well, I hope you've had a cracking up time up here, Martin. That's the main thing. I hope you've had a really, really brilliant time. And hopefully, I wonder if you'll be back up again soon. The 7-hour drive, wow. So, yeah. But, yeah, got to get technically a really, really good result within the first leg. As I said, if we win by a couple of goals, I think we stand a mighty chance of getting the job done back at home as well. So, yeah, because a draw, that would be quite nervy. Again, if you're doing it by 1 goal to nil, it's not really safe. All the team has to do is just win by 2 clear goals. But of course, if we're 2 goals up, they will have to win, of course, by 3 clear goals. Of course, to get through. But yeah, Dortmund have the lead in their game. So Borussia Dortmund so far are winning 1-0 against Atalanta. So current scores are, well, the ones just finished. It was Galatasaray against Juventus, and that finished 5-2 to Juventus. Sorry, not to Juventus, Galatasaray. Finished 5-2 to Galatasaray. Wow. Juventus were reduced to 10 men as well, but my word, Juventus have an absolute mountain to climb in the second leg when it goes back to Italy. Kick-off in the day was delayed due to Dortmund being stuck in traffic. Oh, well. So, but yeah, Borussia Dortmund went in Monaco. Oh, actually, Monaco have now doubled their lead against PSG. So, wow, some shock results happening already. And it's Balogun who has both of them. Balogun who has both goals for Monaco. So that's a massive, massive shock we've seen so far. Yeah, Balogun, of course, who joined permanent, but this guy had this guy was sold there from Arsenal to Monaco. So Balogun has got 2 goals as well. Yeah, as I mentioned, Masons are watching a game of football, and I don't know where, and I presume Chibbers isn't working tonight, which is why he's not in the show. So, yeah. But, yeah, wow. And, of course, Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up. Game just kicked off, not that long ago, but, yeah. So, yeah. Well, then, guys, get it down in the chat. What lineup can you see Eddie going with there for tomorrow? Can you see it being a very, very strong line? So we make sure we get a good result in the first leg, take it back up to Newcastle to try and make it a little bit easier for ourselves and get that job done and progress to the knockout stages as well. So, yeah. I think we've got to go with a very, very decent lineup as well. I mean, it'd be really, really, if we lose the first leg quite heavily, that's going to be a massive, massive worry. Jim's just said, bollocks, I just realized I haven't done my Super 6. Oh, God. I keep forgetting to do mine as well, Jim, so you're not the only one. You're not the only one here, to be honest there. So, yeah. But yeah, get down in the starting chat, guys, what your score prediction will be. What do you think your starting 11 is going to be as well? Of course, I will go through what they could be when we get to that stage, but get it down there, guys. And what do you think? Who do you think, Eddie? Can you see Eddie bringing in for tomorrow? Who do you think he's going to bring in to the starting lineup? Who could be rested for this game, possibly? Yeah. James, good evening. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, very well. Hope you're well as well. And he's going for a 3-1 win. Nice one. So winning by 2 goals. So I think that would be good. Take that up to St. James's Park. Get the job done. Very well in there when in the second leg. So, but yeah. As I said, 2 clear goals, I think, would be good. Which should be good enough to take it back to St. James's Park. So, yeah, play our strongest side and hopefully get a 2 to 3 goal advantage. Absolutely, Mick. That would be good. Oh, Paddy, PSG have a penalty against Monaco. So PSG have an advantage to get themselves back into the game. But yeah, get it down in the chat, guys. I'm in the tune on Saturday night at the City Hall. Any recommendation for bars nearby? Oh, what we seen at the City Hall there, Pete? In terms of bars nearby, you've got the Five Swans Weatherspoons, which is very, very close to the City Hall. So there's one of your choices that you can go for. You got Trillian's Rock Bar. There's another one that's not too far away. So there's a couple I've suggested for you, Pete. Paul Trips, Chow, Burn, Hall, Tonali, Willock, Ramsey, Big Nick, Alanga, Gordon, Rambo, Ruddy, Botman, Miles, Murphy, Miley. I don't think Miley's going to make it still. Murphy, J7, Asula, Sahar, Alex Murphy, and Bonds. Oh, they've missed it. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. So Monaco. Wow. Yeah, the penalty's been saved. There you go. No worries, Pete. That's who I think he will go with, and I think for a 2-0 win, interesting. I hope we don't win by a small margin and put a weak side in the home leg. Could do that if we've got a very, very comfortable first leg and the team's just got an absolute mountain to climb. Say for like maybe 3, 4, 5-0 up, then we think we may not have to go with the almighty, mighty strong side. It'll be a big ask for the opposition to come back and see if they can turn it around. So... But yeah, I wonder if anyone tuned into BBC Radio Newcastle tonight. And there was a young lassie on there giving an interview who actually now lives over in Azerbaijan, giving an interview on BBC Radio Newcastle. I've watched it, and she said some really, really interesting things she said on there tonight as well. So yeah, I wonder if anyone tuned into the end of that on BBC Radio Newcastle with John Anderson. But I've forgotten the other guy's name. But yeah, it was very interesting to hear what she had to say. Currently living in Azerbaijan as well, from Gateshead. Yeah, there's two. Another two people. I've said Trillions, Pacey Arms are close-ish. Oh, yeah, nice one. Pacey Arms, I haven't been there for a while, but Trillions, yes, that's an absolute cracking place to go there as well. So, yeah, totally. So we know Rocky's just put his predicted 11 in there. Get yours in again. Get yours in, guys, if you haven't got that in already. And how you are feeling for the first leg? I am feeling hopeful. I am feeling pretty hopeful we can get the job done in the first leg. We can get a good result. But we just need to go for it from the word we start. But to be honest, our last 2 away games we've played, we've won them. We know our way form at times has been absolutely all over the place, but the last 2 games we've played away, we've won them, and we've looked a lot more better. Let's just keep that going as well. Keep that going. We know what we can do when we are on our game and we go at teams. So let's see. I mean, were we the favourites possibly to beat Aston Villa on Saturday? Very unlikely, but look what we did. Yes, they had 10 men. But look how we took that game to them, and look what happened after that. Says crime is pretty low out there, apart from corruption, which is 80-something%. So roll up a 50 and high in your butt just in case. But yeah, ahead. But from what it looks like from Azerbaijan, it looks so cheap over there as well. Not like compared to where it's at least possibly like a few, pretty much a few quid just for a pint now these days. In a lot of places, but some of the areas, you just paid just over £1 for a pint. Well, I don't think anyone's going to grumble with that, are they? Absolutely not so, but yeah. But safe journey, I'm glad our lads got there safe, and again, safe journey to all the others travelling who are travelling out there as well. So, yeah. But again, hope you have a safe journey. I know apparently there's been some like travel issues as well up here as well. I think Adam at first had missed his training. I had to go and wait for the next one apparently, because again there was a lot of delays with a lot of other public transport as well. So I hope people don't have that issue tomorrow. I hope they manage to get there as well. Those two balls plus Rosie's to be my... Oh, Rosie's before the Mayfair. That was before my time, Jim. This is Trev's team. He's going for Pope's, Trips, Chow, Byrne, Holton, Gnarly, Willock, Ramsey, Big Nick, Alanga, Gordon. 4-2-3-1, and I'm going for a 4-1 win. Interesting. So who are we having as the number 10? Are we having Willock as the number 10 there, Trev? And Tenali as the Tenali Ramsey as the 2 midfield, or possibly Tenali Willock as the 2 and Ramsey as the number 10 role. Interesting. So 4-2-3-1 sounds again 4-2-3-1. Look how well we look well with this formation we've been playing as well. This is what I think we should be using from now on. We know the 4-3-3 hasn't been much of any use this season. We know it hasn't. But look how balanced we were when we went to with like a 4-2-3-1. We looked a lot more balanced. We really did. So that's what Eddie should be looking at, to keep using a formation like that. That's going to keep us balanced with the current squad we have. That's going to make us a lot more balanced. It really, really is. I think he'll go 4-5-1 with Nick as a 10. Oh, I think it was definitely before my time. I mean, when did it close down again, Jim? I would probably would have loved it as well. When did it close again, Jim? I can't remember off the top of my head. So interesting to see what the formation and what the lineup will be tomorrow. I'll get into that in just a few minutes. Get it down if you haven't got yours in. I do hope he plays Nick as a 10. He can still probably play him up front as well if he's got someone dropping behind him. Big Nick has to play the 10. It's an interesting. But who do you go with up front? And if you are going to play Big Nick as a 10, the only choices you probably got is probably Asula. Again, does Asula come into this game? I'm not too sure. Or it's going to be Gordon through there. You're going to have to put Gordon there through there. Poor PSG, they've got one back now through Douay. Loved the Mayfair, great menu. Again, it was probably before my time, before I looked. It looks like, it sounds like Pete's looking to check out a few places when he's up. Yeah, could be going through the middle. Well, we'll see. We shall see, though. But if you want to play Nick as this number 9, have someone just playing off him. Remember Stuttgart? Remember Germany? How he's played there like that before? We could look to do something like that as well, to be honest. We really, really could. So you could have Tenali. Sorry, not Tenali. You could have Willock or Ramsey just playing off him in that position as well. So, yeah. Well, then let's have a look at what the lineup could well and truly be for tomorrow. Let's go through it. Aye, definitely well before my time. Well, I was born then, but I certainly wasn't old enough to. Go out in that time. I did think it was that long, yeah. But yeah, and I was born then, but I was old enough to do that. Unfortunately, right now. So there you go. Anyways, let's have a look at the lineup then. So here we are. Okay, starting off with Nick Pope in goal. I think Pope is going to come back here for this game. We know Pope plays the Champions League games. We Ramsdale's only played one because that was due to Pope being injured at that point. But we know Pope's going to play this one. So yeah, and Ramsdale only comes in like for the cup games at the moment. So there you go. Right, so Nick Pope in goal. Right back's going to be Trippier for this game. Again, we know Eddie doesn't play the young'uns, but and of course Livermento's still out injured, and of course it was confirmed today that Emil Kraft is now going to miss the remainder of the season, and possibly could it have been his last season with us. He's due out a contract at the end of the season, so it's an interesting one. Have we seen the last of Emil Kraft at this football club? So, yeah. But Trippier is still coming at right back tomorrow. Right, in the centre-back one, first of all, it's going to be this man, of course, Malik Chow, who's just had a cracking season. I really hope he can get a bit of a rest at some point because, again, I just have the fear we could end up overusing him at times a little bit as well. But he's been brilliant, Malik Chow. He has been fantastic. So, Eddie Howe into Trippier will play all well, and there you go then. So, yeah. So, Malik Chow, the first centre-back, right alongside him. I'll bring back Botman for this game. Didn't play the Villa game, was rested for that game. So I think I'd be happy to have Botman back in for this game. I really, really would tomorrow. So there you go. And in at left back, I'd go with Lewis Hall, obviously, as well. This kid's just been absolutely magnificent, Lewis Hall. He really, really has. And again, yeah, I just can't bear burn at left back. I really, really cannot. So I have Lewis Hall in for this game. We'd win by 3 or 4 goals tomorrow and say we have a chance to rest the likes of Chow. Good point, yeah, Lawrence. We could well and truly do that. If we know we've got the job done in Baku, then yeah, don't maybe need to go with maybe a massive full strength for the second leg. If we know we've technically got the job done in the first leg, if we do win very, very comfortably in that first leg. So there you go. Right, so we're going to midfield next, right? First of all, it's going to be Tonali in there. Had a much better game on Saturday. That would have done the world to him now. But now let's start to keep that going now on a regular basis. We know what Tonali is capable of. Let's hopefully can continue from where he left off on Saturday as well. So, yeah, obviously Tonali to keep his place in midfield. Oh, apparently Dembele's just gone off injured for PSG. Oh, that'll be a blow for them. So, yeah. Okay, then. Right, then. Next one in will be, I'll go with Jacob Ramsey. He's started to really improve, Ramsey, at this club. I really, really think he has. So that's why I think I'll definitely be looking to play Ramsey for this game. I like to keep him in the side as well. And again, we know Joe Layton's back, but does Joe Layton come straight back into the team? That's the question. But I think I'm happy to have Ramsey in at the moment because I think he's been playing very, very well as of late. The last 2 games, he was really good. And remember, he scored down at Spurs as well. So Ramsey in there. Right, last one. But have him as more like just a number 10 or just behind. I go with Willock for this game. But yet again, maybe him and Ramsey can rotate it at times with each other. So Willock in there for me. And again, if we need to make changes there, then we can call the likes of Joe Layton off the bench as well. So that's the 3 midfield, but one of those to play at least just a bit further forward. We'll get to winning at half time. Oh, interesting one. Right. So the attacking, what I'm going to go with now. So on the right, I'm going to go with Anthony Elanga. He has to start this game for me. I don't want to see Murphy in there. He's been absolutely woeful as of late. And Elanga has really started to come good for me now. He really, really has. So let's have Elanga, get some pace in there, and let's see if we can really, really go at their defense. So Elanga to play on the left. I don't think you can start J7. It's too soon. Yeah, I think that's possibly a good point, Wacky. Right, on the left-hand side, this is an interesting one. I think it could be Gordon for this game. I really do. Gordon's been playing well. We know Bond's played pretty much the full game against Aston Villa, so they may want to give him a little bit of a break as well. So even though Bonds has done brilliantly in the Champions League as well and has scored a canny few goals as well, it's an interesting one. It really, really is. So, but yeah, I've gone with Gordon for this game as well. I've gone with Gordon for this one. Elanga did the press conference, so I think he'll definitely start. Yeah, he did actually as well. So there you go. So going on the left, I've gone with, and we can have Bonds to come off the bench at some point as well. Right, and up front as the main striker, I'll go with Big Nick Voltemada. But make sure he has someone just playing off him Remember that first goal? That was his first goal in the kind of few games. I'm sure you want to try and build on that as well. So there you go. So that is the lineup, what I've gone with, what it could well and truly be. But again, it's not always going to be right. We know that. So I'll just run through it. So I've gone, it's Pope in goal, the back four of, so Nick Pope in goal, the back four of Kieran Trippier, Malik Chow, Sven Botman, Lewis Hall, with the midfield, Sandro Tonali, Aaron, Jacob Ramsey, and Joe Willock. And we're going with the three of Anthony Alanga, Anthony Gordon, and Big Nick Fruit up top. So there you go. So that's what I've gone with. What do you think it could be? Could it well and truly be that lineup? See, a lot of people think that Burns going to keep his place. I think Murphy's carrying a knock he had strapping on his knee, 10 of these Spurs and Villa. Possibly. But I've don't know what has gone wrong with Murphy this season. He's just completely gone backwards. This is William. He's gone Paul, Trippier, Chow, Burn, Hall, Tonali, Willock, Joe Linton, Alanga, Voltamora, and Gordon. Hi, Peter. Hope you're keeping well. Kane, Jonathan. Hope you are both keeping well. That pick of Big Nicky has the longest shins in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if Murphy had a knock. He was assaulted twice. Well, we know the state of his shin after that challenge from Dinya, who I still didn't know was a red card. That was a scandalous. Did that affect his game? It could have maybe. But how that wasn't a sending off. But it was just awful. It was just a really poor performance from him. It's like his passing's gone all over the place. He gives the ball away. And he couldn't even cross as well. Yeah, I'm thinking he could be. It looks like he has travelled out there. So, and Eddie says it looks like he is back in the squad for tomorrow. So that is good news. Yeah, Murphy has always been inconsistent, though the same as Willock. That's been their problem throughout the time of the turn. Yeah, of course. We all remember when we got Willock, particularly on loan under Steve Bruce. And he was just absolutely brilliant. We know he had a bit of a hard start when we got him permanently, but again, came back very, very well. The season we finished fourth, we seen a lot of good football from Willock as well. We know after that, he just had a lot of injuries. The same with that. Had a kind of few injuries, but in the performances just weren't there. This season, it has been a bit up and down with Willock, but as of late, he's starting to show a bit of glimpses. But yeah, it has been consistent. Murphy, yeah, exactly. I mean, that purple patch just seems to have completely disappeared, hasn't it? It's just completely gone, I'm afraid, that purple patch, though. So, yeah, which is because we know a certain person last season, Murphy must have had a Miggy purpley. Got it well and truly done, yep. And then she's gone. And then she's completely gone. If we go through on both legs, will we be a Tom? I think it could be one of them two, yeah. It's looking like one of them two. Murphy needs to be sold on now, to be honest. He's 30 years of age. I think he's 31 very, very some point this year. I'm sure he is. If we're going to go to the next level, he's not the player we need. Unfortunately, not anymore. Again, he's still under contract, but we give him that massive contract under the Mike Ashley days. We give him, was it about a 7-year extension, which is just, come on. It's Jacob Murphy. But, yeah. He's still contracted to 2020. Or Pennington's 30. Well, I thought it was someplace. So it's next Tuesday. It's one of Chelsea or Barca, yeah. I knew it would be great to play Barca for Sir Bobby connection, but in terms of traveling, Chelsea might be better. Yeah, same country, same. Well, but by the way, speaking of Chelsea, I am actually going to Chelsea away in the Premier League next month. I did put myself in for the ballot, which I wasn't successful at first. However, I did get an email from the box office at the club to say that some people that won the ballot forgot to get their tickets, forgot to make their purchases. So what they did is they said, so they sent me an email to say that anyone who has anything from 5 to 13 loyalty points would have a chance of getting tickets for the game. I've managed to get in there and I've got them. So I'm going to Chelsea next month in the Premier League. So that's going to be a new ground ticked off for me. So there you go. I've kind of I've stopped doing Premier League match day vlogs, William, now. I think I just go now because I love enjoying the games now. Because I just go to the game because I just love going to them now. I think match day vlogs now are going to be for non-league games now, when it doesn't clash with a Newcastle game as well. So can I look to do something maybe a little bit similar? Maybe a couple of clips from the game, maybe footage of me traveling there and all of that. So yeah, Summer, Ruddy, Ruddy Gillespie, Trips, Craft Share, Ashby White, Willock really need to be gone. Yeah, well, only one who's people are still in contract will be Willock and Murphy. But I believe we could still get money for them. But all the rest who are out of contract, yeah, absolutely move them on, get them off the wage bill. So, yeah. But yeah, great news. I'm going to Chelsea next month. Would you still do any? Oh, yes, I still do those. Those haven't gone away at all. So, yeah. Those definitely haven't gone away. So, yeah. Well, then, score predictions, how are you feeling? If you haven't got yours in the chat yet, again, I will be putting mine in for when towards the end of the show. But are you feeling hopeful we can get a good result over there in Baku? Take it to St. James's Park and get the job done. If we win, say, by a couple of goals, a few goals, I think people will be hopeful that we've got the job done. And it's in James's Park. 3-1 to Newcastle, hopefully. Well, that would be good. That would be a good result. Get 3 goals over there. Lawrence is going for a 2-1 win. So just to win by a goal. See, just winning by a goal is not always that comfortable. It's not always that comfortable, but are you looking forward to watching? Oh, Jesus. God. Not looking forward to that. I can tell you that. Well, yeah. But there you go. Well. Well, it's going to all down to the lads to get that job done here tomorrow. Let's go from it, from the word go. I hope many people are going to be there in time just to manage to get to watch the game in time with it being quite an early kickoff. So, Jones even and all just woke up. I hope you've enjoyed your snooze. PSG are now level against Monaco. Oh, that's a blow. Thrown that one away a little bit. So, yeah. 2-2. Hakimi has got the second goal for PSG. Whoa. So some interesting games on tonight. Let's have just a look through the other current scores. Still Benfica 0, Real Madrid 0, Monaco 2, PSG 2 now it is. And Borussia Dortmund is still 1-0 against Atalanta. If you play like you did v Villa, that same intensity and effort should win you comfortably. Hopefully, it will. Will it be 2 legs again if you go through to... it'll be 2 legs. It's always 2 legs in the knockout stages. It's always like that. So, I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, it should definitely still be... Yeah, it'll definitely be 2 legs. It's just, if we do get through, I wonder where the first leg will be, so... But, yeah. I think we can win this game very comfortably if we do like how we did against Villa away. The ref in Monaco is waiting to see which club gives him the biggest envelope. So I wonder if the referee's not having a good game over there by the sound of it. So I wonder who the officials are for our game tomorrow. I wonder who they are tomorrow. I've not checked who they are. If we get through, we'll have the first leg at home, so potentially 5 home games in a row after Saturday. Wow. Well, let's see how that one goes. But we need a good result tomorrow. We really, really do. So, yeah. Well, how are you feeling, guys? Are you as confident? I do feel confident as well. So, and he's watching a game of football tonight. So, but I wonder if a lot of people have been tucking into their pancakes tonight. I wonder. Oh well, then. So yeah. But yeah, the game will be live on TNT Sports tomorrow. Of course, we'll be doing the live fan reaction show after the game as well. So, which will be around 8 o'clock. So it'll be because the game will finish around about 7:30, 8:15, round about that time. So we'll be doing the fan reaction. Absolutely go for it. So yeah, there'll be the live fan reaction show after the game tomorrow, and then it'll be the full review the next day of the game. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. But yeah, would you believe it? 4 hours ahead of Azerbaijan, or 4 hours ahead they are. So yeah, well, let's just see if the lads can get a good result. Hopefully we can get a really, really good result. Again, safe journey to all those heading out there tomorrow. I wanted to come on your live on a bit, but don't worry about it. It's entirely up to you if you want to come on. And again, you don't have to be on camera as well. As long as we can hear you, that's the main thing. It's up to you if you want to come on. But you don't have to be on camera is all I can say. Well, it is in the Middle East, so 4 hours isn't bad. Well, we know it is. So, yeah. But that's why. So it'll be 9:45 over in Azerbaijan when the game plays. So but I wonder which so let's see. Look, I'm just looking at the kits Qarabag wear. So the home colours are black. So the home colours are black. So we're gonna either wear green or white or the blue tomorrow. We're gonna be wearing one of them too tomorrow because their home kit's black. So yeah, I never worked out in Azerbaijan as classed as Europe when it's in the Middle East. Well, it's like some other countries in the Middle East, but still get classed as Europe. Friday is great. Average show, great. Yeah, you hear from that. Which one? I'm not sure you mean there. It'll have to be the green shirt. You could use an avatar on screen and always talk nice to have new voices. Absolutely. And again, you don't have to be on camera as long as we hear you. A lot of people say it could have to be the green shirt tomorrow. We'll wait and see. But the last 2 times we've won the green shirt, we've won in them. Oh, Annie, do you mean? I haven't heard. I think he's. I know he's still doing his channel. Hopefully, it would be great to see him again at one point. I think we'll go with the white and Saudi green. Well, could well and truly do. We can well and truly do tomorrow. So, because they're playing their home kids black. So, yeah, black top and black shorts and black socks as well. I just remember I can't make this. Oh, that's no problem. No, that enjoy your time with your family, Trev. That's absolutely fine. If you got family stuff on, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. You can always catch up with it, Trev, if you need to. But no, don't worry, Trev. If you kind of make the show for this Friday. Well, it's going to be hard, that one. As long as we give it a go is all I can say, but I think it's going to be a mighty huge ask. I think a draw would be great, but I think it's going to be hard. We've got a rotten record into the Etihad anyways. I don't mind losing as long as we give it a great go down there is all I can say. That's the great thing about YouTube, Trev, but you can rewatch it. There you go. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. So, yeah. Well then, the score prediction, I'm going to get mine in for tomorrow, and this is what I'm going with. Right, so here we go. I am going with a win as well. And this is what I'm going with for tomorrow. I'm going Qarabag 0, Newcastle United 2, so as to win by 2 goals there in the first leg, take it up to St James's just to make it a little more comfortable for us. So 2-0 is what I'm going to go for. And the goal scorers I'm going to go for is, I'm going to say Big Nick to score. And I'm actually going to say Gordon's going to score as well. So Big Nick and Anthony going to get the goals for us and us to win by 2-0 tomorrow. And well, and speaking if it is your birthday, Trev, hope you have a great one, and I hope your daughter has a great one as well. Joe's going 2-1, William's going 4-1 to Newcastle. So people hopeful for the win. Tonali and Big Nick for the goals Joe's going for. Just as long as we just score and win the game. Yeah, I'm with you, Pete. 2-0. Yeah, I think it would be great to get a clean sheet over there as well. It really would be. Again, do they count away goals if the ties are level? That's what I'm wondering. We are looking forward to the Mackham game coming up here. Oh, the nerves will start to kick in again when that arrives. Cynical Jim's going for a 3-1 to Newcastle win. Hopefully you're right there, Jim. That would be great as well. Winning by two goals as well. Fingers crossed. Oh, Julie's going 4-0. Thanks, Wacky. Exactly 20 years. Oh, wow. Wiggle was scrapped. Oh, was scrapped. Oh, was it? So there you go. Very disappointing that. We know he's going to be out for some time. Well, hopefully his time out in Brazil will just we'll give him that recovery good. Did you see? Yeah, I heard about that as well. So that's a very interesting one, that one. So, oh, yeah, well, it is what it is. Trev's going 4-1. Going to Big Nick and Alanga to score as well. Yeah, apparently for safety reasons. Oh, well, there you go. It will be extra time and pens if we draw, yeah. Well, if it's still a draw within the second leg after full time. So, yeah. But, yeah, again, it's all down to the lads tomorrow. I think you will be still. If it's between 6 to 8 games, something like that. Or 6 to 8 weeks. Still a bit of time. So you're looking at around probably April time at this rate. So, but was a massive blow when we heard the news that unfortunately it was a hamstring tear, unfortunately. Tickets for the Sunderland game, 330 quid just for hospitality. Oh, wow. Jesus. No, they don't. Again, if the ties are level, it goes to extra time and penalties. To get to the 2 up now. Ooh, bit of breathing space for them, hopefully. I still think they'll go down. I really still think they'll go down. So, yeah. But again, all down to the lads. Go and get that job done tomorrow. Get a good win in the first leg. Take it up back up to the tune. He's watching. I know he's not there. He's watching Gateshead play away, I think. Because there's somewhere he's got that game on, actually. So that's where he's at watching it tonight. So, but they're winning 2-0. So, come on, lads. As I mentioned, get that job done and get a good win in the first leg. Let's take it up St. James's Park and get the job done, and we can progress to the knockout stages of this competition. So, yeah. And, yeah, I think there'll be quite a lot of us fans out there tonight, and we know some that's definitely gone out there. And Dortmund have just doubled their lead against Atalanta. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, again, if you're definitely going out there to the game, safe journey getting there. Hopefully there's no travel issues. We know there's been a few people have had a few travel issues getting out there as well. So, hopefully that doesn't affect you if you haven't traveled over there yet. So, yeah, only Lasses our Lasses are only 3 points behind in the league. Yeah, they are. So not doing too badly. Starting to get up there now. Hopefully just got to keep it going. Just got to hopefully keep that going. Dortmund will be up against Oslo Bayern if they get through, yeah. What was Mason's prediction? Oh, he hasn't asked me for his prediction, so you really need to get something out of the leagues, the City League match. We do, but it's going to be hard, that one. What a game that would be at. Well, we've seen that game before. Those games are known in the Bundesliga, aren't they, for them games? So, hey, there you go. There you are. Hey, well then. So let's hopefully we can get a good result tomorrow. Fingers crossed. That would be good if we get a really good result there. And let's get the job done for when the second leg does arrive. So, which will be a week today, actually. So that'll be a week today for when we play the second leg. So that's we haven't got that long to wait for the second leg. So there you go. Well, then, just a reminder, guys, after the game tomorrow, it will be the live fan reaction show. That'll be your platform to come and have your say on the game, whether you come on the show or take part in the chat. Get yourselves on, have your say. It's your platform, these kind of shows. And let's see if it will be smiling faces after full time is all I can say. So, but come on, let's get this job done in the first leg. So, yeah. Let's get this first leg over and hopefully we'll get it over and done with very, very positively. So, yeah. So, live fan reaction show tomorrow around about 8 o'clock after the game. The link will be pinned in the chat as well to come and have your say. So, let's see. Let's see how many we get on after the show tomorrow. Or get on the show tomorrow and how many people will give their thoughts. And hopefully will it be a very, very positive one. So, let's just wait and see. Brilliant show, Pete. Much appreciated. Thanks very much. Tomorrow's come on the tune. Yeah, and the next day after that will be our live will be our match review and player ratings, where we will dive more into the game and doing the player ratings as well. So there you go. So again, tomorrow, guys, it's the live fan reaction show of your platform to come and have your say on the game tomorrow. We could possibly play 7 times this season. Yeah, well, we could possibly as well. We're playing them. We're already going to be playing them 5 times. This season, aren't we? So bloody hell. Don't forget to hit those likes on the way out. It helps the channel grow and helps the channel grow and helps the channel out. Cheers so much, Joe. Goodbye, everyone, and take care, Pete. Great solo show, Pete. Don't look forward to the next one. Cheers, Wacky. Please don't forget everyone. John's just arrived in quite late. You'll have to catch up on rewatch John, because we are about to close the show up for tonight. So there you go. Very well, and so yes, so tomorrow It's your platform to come and have your say on the game. Well, then, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And please do smash that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And please do hit that bell as well. That lets you know whenever we are live and when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free. If you also want to become a member, it's only 99p. Hit that join button to become a member, and you will be included in the prize draws we do as well. So here you go. Let's just run there through these comments. Night all. You was too as well, Jim. You know, everyone sees tomorrow. Yep. For the fan reaction to Penny Halifax have won back. Oh, that's going to be a bit of nerviness now for the Heat at the moment. So, yeah, well then. So, yeah. Oh, well then. Cheers again for tonight, guys. And we'll see you all again tomorrow for the live fan reaction. And again, until then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you all again tomorrow. So, yeah. Thank you again for tuning in tonight, guys. And we'll see you all again very, very shortly. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Good night, all. And Howe the lads. Cheers, everyone, for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. See you later.